Hello, I see people coming in. Do it, Carmen, do what? Do what you need to be happy. Aw. Hi, Samantha. Samantha Ramsamy. Ramsamy. Hi, Brooklyn. Is that your actual name? Because I love that. What it do, Chris? What it do? How are you guys? I haven't been on. I don't know. It was the last time I was on. How's everyone? What are you guys up to? I'm assuming a lot of you are at work, especially my West Coast people. I've gained a little bit of weight in the past few weeks because there's been a lot of barbecues, a lot of birthdays. I've been eating a lot of cake. So today I worked out, and what am I doing? Snacking already. It's okay. Are you British, Brooklyn? Over here in the Bay enjoying this Cali sunshine. Nice. Starting to get darker here earlier and a bit cooler. It's not as hot as it's been. Two nights ago, it was like 69, 68 degrees at night. No, not ready for that. The trip, I was thinking about solo travel just now and I was scared, but I think it's important, you know? So your title is speaking to me. Do it, Momo. If I didn't have kids, I feel like I would have gone out to travel on my own. I think I would have tried it. I keep telling my friends who don't have kids to do it. How do I know? Mom? You said mom. Mommy. I love that. Brooklyn. Where are you? Brooklyn, Georgia. I love that. Have a beautiful, beautiful time. Just be happy every second of the day as much as possible. Laugh at everything. Sing in the shower. Snacking. I hurt my knee hooping, so I turned into a snacker big time the last week. There's just been so many parties and barbecues. And then my best friend and her husband, who's also like my best friend, their birthdays are coming in like 2 weeks. I feel like it's never ending. Mother is something. No, you can say mummy. I love it. Oh, what do you guys call your mom? Your mom? I call my mom mom. 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 I'm thinking, do I call her mommy? No. I say mom. Hey, good to see you. Hi, Kikis. My hair is a mess. I cannot deal with it. What's everybody up to? The summer's almost over. I'm so sad. I put up like a meme the other day and it was like, summer doesn't end until September 22nd. So all of you pumpkin spice latte lovers, sit your ass down. Like, there's Halloween stuff everywhere in my area. No. Oh, is it because I spell it differently? Yes. Mom. Yum. Yes, that's how I can tell you're British. Where are you headed for the trip? I'm going to Puerto Rico. So, if there's anybody that lives in Puerto Rico or is... My dad's from there and I've never been there. Do you cut your hair? It looks shorter. I didn't. But why the face? If I want to cut it shorter, I will. Home Goods and Hobby Lobby has Christmas stuff out already. No! Don't get me wrong. I love Halloween. I'll decorate. And I love Christmas. Christmas is like my favorite time, but it's still August. We still have one more day. Hi, Ray. How are you? I'm so sad too. I love my summers. So if any of you live in Puerto Rico or know the island very well, give me tips. Especially with the boys. I'm so nervous. Are you more of a coffee lover or a tea lover? I don't like either one. I don't ever drink coffee or tea. Here we go with the pumpkin spice lattes and fraps. I'll drink that when the time comes. Not right now, but I'll have like one or two in the year, but I don't really drink any of that. We are going to Isabela to her godparents. I had a friend who posted pictures of Isabela and it looked beautiful. I'll be at Isla Verde. And I wanted to do a yunque, but I have the boys. I've heard people go with toddlers and stuff, but it's just me. And I'm a bit nervous. And I was looking at like tours that like pick you up at the hotel, but it says that the kids have to be 7 years and up. I don't mind hiking. I went hiking the other day with these kids, but it's one thing to go hiking around here in New Jersey, and another thing going hiking at a rainforest in another place where I've never been. I've been hiking here a few times with the boys, like 4 or 5 times. I'll show you pictures when I'm done snacking. Remind me. I love Halloween. I can't wait to take my daughter trick-or-treating. Aww. What are you going to dress her up as? I'm thinking, maybe, I'm not sure. Hopefully I find the outfits. I want to dress Noah as Sully from Monsters, Inc. And then, because he has that movie on repeat. And then Blake can be Mike Wazowski, and then I can be Boo. What? How do you not like coffee? You have kids. How do you function in the morning? It gives me a stomach ache. It gives me a really bad stomach ache. My body does not like caffeine at all. I need coffee at least 3 times a day to get me through the day with my daughter. Aw. And I don't want to be hooked on it like that. What are you snacking on? Ethan's with the laughing cow cheese. Isla Verde Turístico. My hair is a mess. I look horrible. Yum, what are you snacking on? I just showed it. San Juan by El Moro. I want to go there. Old San Juan, Calle Luna. I want to go to Old San Juan for the pictures and the streets look beautiful and I want good food. Best fries on the planet by McDonald's. Oh wow, Isla Verde is beautiful. El Yunque is crazy, crazy awesome, but remember it is a rainforest. Mm-hmm. She's 2. Give me ideas what I can dress her up as. Does she like princess? I feel like that's the easiest thing. I feel like if I had girls, it'd be every princess. Mm. Go for breakfast anywhere in San Juan. Well, breakfast is covered by the hotel. I'm sure it's gonna be like bagels and stuff. El Condado has a stunning, beautiful breakfast dinner room. Mm. Hi, beautiful girl. Hope you and the boys are doing well. We're doing good. Where are you going to Puerto Rico? Do you have your tickets? I do, Kiki's. Are you from Puerto Rico? Let me know. Help me out. I do. We have our tickets. We have everything ready. I mean, we have our flights and hotel. I have to get Noah COVID tested before going. I would go just for the fries. Great. And I'm here snacking after a workout. I love fries. Truffle fries are my thing. You feel like snacking too? Wow, is it literally just you and the boys? It is. Like the last time I flew in February to Orlando, but I met my sister. I stayed at an Airbnb, but she took no. She would take Blake while I would go out to the parks with Noah, but this time it's completely by ourselves in Puerto Rico. I think Noah is up. I hear the door. I think he's trying to come out because he can hear me. Let's see. The boys will love El Yunque, but isn't it like here? Isn't it tough? Like I plan on carrying Blake on a pouch. What happened? You're supposed to be sleeping. What? Okay. I'm online. You were thirsty?
That's when I did poo.
Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, okay. I love you. Have a good night. Kiss. Mwah. Kiss, kiss. Love you. All right. Mwah. Go. Lay down. Okay, you can close the door. You just wanted to check out what I was doing. I feel bad. Like when I have a boyfriend, they're gonna be on top of him because Noah's like, "What are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you going with?" Like he'll ask me a million questions. And Blake does not let anybody get near me. Even like the babies at his daycare, I touch one, like I'll hold one hand, and he's like pushing their hand away. Mm, back to El Yunque. I'm gonna be carrying Blake in a pouch because he can walk, but it takes forever for him to get to places, and I'm guessing it's like all rocky. And I'm trying to have like a nice hike. I hike with him like that. I carry it on a pouch. So I don't know. Yes, she loves princesses. Just not sure what to dress her up as for Halloween. Hi, Lala. No, I'm not from California. When you going? I'm going this weekend. Good evening. Hi, Diane. Oh my God, I thought it was just me. My stomach really does not like caffeine either. I've had 2 cups of coffee in my life, and both times my stomach regurgitated the coffee. Go to Fajardo, beautiful, beautiful beach to enjoy for long walks with the boys. Lucky also. Those places are kind of far for me. They're like over an hour away, I think. Someone just sent me the dumbest meme, and this is something. Oh my God. My name is Carmen because I like cars and men. What's your name? Beer. I'll just show it to you. I won't. Oh, forget it. Let me see how far I am. I'm like 44 minutes, I believe, from Fajardo, or a little more. I'm not sure. I'm an hour and 16 minutes from Fajardo. I feel like that's such a long ride for a beach with Blake. Blake is 1.5. Okay, I'm done with this. Here's a year and a half. Usually you go with a tour group and a guide. Do it. It is no danger at all. Go, chica. How cute Noah wants to see who's over. It feels like we're at your house. Girl, that's awesome. You're so independent. It's beautiful to see a mama be so courageous. You're a boss lady for real. It's also nice that you do that for your children and include them. I'm so nervous because um I just don't want to just stay at the beach. Like if I were by myself, I would have gone ziplining at the rainforest. But I have the boys, and I want to take them on the to the rainforest. But like, and then going to San Juan. I was thinking if I should take the stroller, but this is just a lot for just me. Like I can go with like a backpack. This is how I travel when I travel with them. I'll take a backpack. I have Blake on my pouch, which is so much easier to travel with him like that at the airport, and the carry-on. Noah like carries his own little book bag and that's it, and we're good. But if I were to take the stroller, Noah would have to help me lug that carry on. It's not hard at all to push, and it's one of those that just turns wherever you turn it to, not the ones that you have to hold from like the back like that. So I'm sure he will even have fun doing that, but still, it's like a lot. I feel I feel a little overwhelmed. Like I feel like I'll be good once I land over there and I'm at the hotel. Oh, so sweet. I'm inspired to take my kids now, just us, and put in that quality time with them. Yeah. Arecibo también is gorgeous, best. Isabela, we're from there. That is where I am from. Y las playas is the best. When you get to Puerto Rico, let me know. I'll share all interest things. Aw, thank you. I'll try to go live and see what happens. Plan a couple of things. Don't go overboard and stress yourself. I'm trying to do that. I have a New York City trip in 2 weeks and I'm trying to do so much. Oh, New York City, there's a lot to do. I'm thinking like I'm just gonna be at the beach by the hotel, but like I could be everywhere, but the boys are so little. It's just hard. I'm definitely gonna go back and maybe by myself or bring someone to help me. But this time I think I'm just gonna relax. There is a bridge for walking and jumping off into the water right in San Juan, and you can walk around by the area. Beach, El Parque de las Palomas de San Juan to chase a million. Aw, thank you for all this info. El Parque de las Palomas. In Viejo San Juan. Mm. Are you on Instagram? I am, but I try to keep it private. Let me show you. Let your friend know. Be careful, New York City. Crime is through the roof. Robbing people, just street random. Um, yeah, just don't carry book. I have a little book bag that has like a zipper in the back. No, don't carry that stuff. Carry stuff that you can. I don't know if you've seen those little. They look like fanny packs, but you can carry them here. I would have one of those. Try to not have a purse that like lays in the back. Always like have your stuff in the front. But I feel like that's always been New York City. You never want to travel like with stuff behind you. You get pickpocketed easily. But don't worry, it'll be fine. Viejo San Juan, I want to go for the beautiful pictures and that alleyway that has the flags. I just want nice pictures. I'm looking for the pictures of the hike. Oh, I have them somewhere else. Let me see. Look at these two. Oh, I hate this glare. Can you see? I don't think you could see.
You got it.
See in El Viejo San Juan. You can DM me private. Hi, Mel P. Calle San Jose. That's where the flags are at. And like in that, in El Viejo San Juan. Oh, they're so sweet. Yeah, Ray. Gotta take them hiking. Even though Blake is not. Blake walks, but hiking is like dangerous still for him because I feel like he'll fall all over. He loves the water though. Like, it's crazy. I had him on the pouch and he was facing forward, and every time he would see a little waterfall, he was like trying to squirm out of it. And then we wound up at the reservoir. I believe I have pictures from that from a while ago, from last year actually. And he wanted to get in, and you don't get in that water. There were only dogs in there. He was fighting me to get in. Oh, nice. Oh, I hate this. Okay, so in Calle San Jose, there's the flags, and will I have to walk around a lot to see a lot of nice stuff there, or is it all like connected? Hmm. Yay, caught alive. Hi, Marie. How are the babies doing? They're doing good. They're doing great. How they have grown. I remember when you had just got on. He was just born. Hey, Carmen from Ireland. Hope you're well. Hi, Michael. So cool. So cool that you guys can watch from all over. Brooklyn, are you still on? Where exactly are you from, Brooklyn, if you're still here? Wibble wobble. I was just watching your divorce story. Hi, Amal. That's a whole other story. I've been bickering with him lately. We go up and down, and it's mostly because he can't communicate. Ugh, I can't deal with this. I'm so tired of it. Thanks, Ray. He's posting my Venmo and what's the other thing? Cash App. Thank you for always posting it. every time you guys send me stuff here, it's so sweet and I appreciate it. But I always say like YouTube takes 30% of whatever you guys send. So if you are gonna be sweet, Ray has got the info. Calle de Fortaleza is another one with La Bandera. I think this is the one I'm talking about with the umbrellas. Oh, so awesome. Those pictures look nice. Calle de la Fortaleza, he will love. It's about 1 to 2 hours walking around all the calles. They're all connected. You see, that's what makes me want to take the stroller. Because I'm going to be hot carrying Blake. So I don't even know what to do. Maybe I'll pack the... Maybe I'll pack the carrier in the luggage. In the carry-on. I don't know. I'm not a big traveler, so I'm going on United and I'm gonna pay to get my bag checked. So if I bring a stroller, do I check it at the gate? How does this go, guys? Help me. Or do I just give it in when I check my bag? And I think my first checked bag is like $35. My money is going on these stupid bags. Every time I fly, I do it on Expedia, so I end up like paying for checked bags and stuff. Let me see. Trips. That's a pretty smart thing too. Also, I mean too. Maybe you can buy an umbrella stroller over there, then leave it there. They're pretty cheap. That's just like I don't want to spend more than what I have to. It's smart. Hmm, where do I see my bag stuff information? Not there. I'm so bad at this. Flight details. Oh my god, 3 hours and 48 minutes. This is just making me even more anxious. Hmm. Where do I find my bag stuff? And then I have to do an entry form, like upload my vaccine card, get a QR code. I'm sure it's not difficult to do, but I haven't been paying attention to any of this. I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, baggage details. It says first checked bag $35. Second checked bag $45. So is the stroller considered a bag? Like if I check my stroller, will they charge me 45? I don't know what to do. There's an alley behind El Hotel El Convento. That is pretty cool. I was actually looking at the hotel to stay there. I gotta screenshot all these names that you're giving me. Hmm. What's the name? Convento. That's 40 minutes to where I'm at too. I'm so far. How far am I from San Juan? Let me put the street. What's the street? San Juan. Viejo San Juan. I'll just put Viejo San Juan. I'm 37 minutes away from Viejo San Juan. I was thinking about switching my hotel so that I can be closer to things. Isla Verde is just a little. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I'm stressing myself out. Thank you for all those likes. Also share. Cuartel de Bayaja. It's gonna be nice. It says it's gonna be in like the high 80s. Cuartel de Bayaja. Let's look. I've never heard of that one. I've heard of all the other places that you mentioned, but I've never heard of that. This is a jail, historical landmark. And if it's not a jail, I'm so sorry. Aw, looks cute. Oh, it's like a historical area. It's right there. You can walk around, but make sure you have a raincoat or umbrella. It is sometimes just out of blue, a rain shower. This is what I found, Carmen. You can travel with your stroller free of charge as checked baggage. Strollers can be checked at the gate or with your regular checked baggage at the ticket counter on American. I'm going on United. I don't know what you said. Any new TikTok dances? What? No, I haven't done any. Hi, Oscar. It's your call. I don't know what you're saying here. It's your call on the stroller, but just stick it in, less to carry. The flight is short, less to mess with inside the what? Aircraft? No, stroller is not a bag. It's free. If it's free, it's coming. You're allowed one stroller per adult. What? I didn't know that. We'll accept one stroller or folding wagon free of charge for each child in addition to a car seat. This includes children under the age of 2 traveling on an adult's lap and infants traveling internationally on 10% of an adult fare. Oh, I should have just checked on their airline thing. Infants under the age of 2 traveling without a seat lamp. Okay, strollers. Here we go. This may be boring to a lot of you. I'm so sorry. Strollers and folding wagons may be checked to your final destination free of charge, in addition to your normal baggage allowance. This also applies to customers who are traveling on a basic economy ticket. Feel free to use your child's stroller or folding wagon throughout the airport. But please keep in mind that most strollers and wagons must be checked at the gate. If you have a compact stroller, like the GP Pocket stroller, you can bring it on board in addition to your carry-on baggage. You'll need to collapse your compact stroller before boarding the aircraft and we'll be able to open it. I'm not bringing that on the plane though. That can go elsewhere. Oh, nice. Okay. I think I'm taking the stroller. It might be a lot, but I may need it so that I'm not carrying Blake everywhere. En las calles de San Juan, there's cobblestone. Yes, I saw that. I saw that. But I just want to be able to have Blake go places and be comfortable and not be screaming and have him here on me while it's almost 90 degrees all day. And I have a stroller. I have two strollers. I have the Upper Baby, which is pretty big. I have it open right now. And I that is not going with me anywhere. No airplanes with that. And I have the because it's so easy. I love it. It's so easy to push and it's very sturdy, but it's bulky and it's heavy when you try to carry the whole thing. But I have another one that just collapsed. That one can go with me anywhere. It's just the fact that I have to carry a stroller, have Noah, have Blake, have my carry-on, which is that's what's like kind of stressing me out. But it'll be a learning experience, and we'll see if I travel alone again with the boys. You can travel with your adult is permitted one stroller to be checked free of charge, or other smaller strollers can be checked at the gate. Thank you, Ray. You always have the answers. I know it was random. You're allowed one stroller per adult or at the check-in. Still use them around the airport though. That's for United. It was there, I'll take you all over downtown. If I was there, I'll take you all over downtown. Chica, just go have fun, no stress at all. When you're there, you will not want to stop. It's not boring, we're all learning in this together. Aw, Kikis. Hey girl, how are you and the boys? We're doing good, Maria Rodriguez. You're allowed one stroller per adult. Thank you. Yes, I think you will need the stroller. It would be more comfortable for Blake to be in the stroller when he's sleeping. Llévatelo. I'll take the stroller. I gotta go pick it up at the storage. I remember asking you about Puerto Rico and you said you had relatives there, but had no contact with them. Has that changed now? I do have relatives and no, it has not changed. I haven't, well, I've never spoken to any relatives. I have my family, well, my from my dad's side, they're from Bayamon. But I've never been to Puerto Rico. This is my first time, and I've never spoken to anybody that's on the island. I've only spoken to my family members that live here. Don't make fun of my little Christmas mistletoe pajamas. ACFT is short for aircraft. Yeah, I figured. I was an airline American Airlines mechanic for a long time. That is how I got to fly all over the world, plus being in the US Army. Nice. Nice, nice. So yeah, what else should I? Idea: take a small blanket out inside the stroller so Blake can be comfortable. I was thinking of taking a little blanket because he is teething so bad. All of his teeth are coming in at once. It's crazy. Like at the top, he has like three coming out. He has two. He has like two that came out, and I see two other ones that are coming out. It's insane the amount of teeth that are popping out at once. And now he's starting to grab a blanket and just nibble on it. He's not like fully biting it, but he's just like rubbing it on his gums. So it's like his little comfort thing right now. He doesn't walk around with it, but if he passes his crib and he sees his blanket in there, he pulls it out and then he'll start walking with it. So I think I will take his little blanket. I have so much to carry. I'm gonna try to pack as light as I can. Let me check the weather. Hmm. How's Isla Verde, Gabriel? Have you been? Do you like it? What is there to do there? It says at Isla Verde, I leave on the 2nd. It'll be 88 on Thursday, 89 Friday, 91 Saturday. It's getting hotter because this was not the weather like 2 days ago. 90 on Sunday. I love that weather. I still need to buy all of our toiletries, sunscreen. I haven't done much. I haven't done any shopping. I go the 2nd and I come back the 5th. So it's not that much. I wanted to come back Monday or Tuesday, but Monday is Labor Day, and I'm sure the airports will be crazy. I'm sure it'll be crazy also on the 5th with people coming in and out, but I'm not trying to be stuck on Labor Day. Mm. Poor baby, yeah, he's teething like crazy, and he's behaving so bad. It's true, like kids learn from other kids because there's kids in his class that will throw themselves, they hit, he's behaving so bad. Like he'll look at me. Let me see. I have a hair tie. He'll look at me, and when he gets mad, if he has something in his hand, he'll go and he'll just stare at me like this. And I'm like, pick it up, please. And he's like, he like shakes his whole body when he says no. And I'm like, pick it up, Blake. And he's like, eh. And he starts going like that. And I'll just tell him, do you want to go to your crib? I don't want to associate like the crib with a bad place. But he loves it. Like the second I put him in his crib, he knocks out. But lately, I'm like, do you want to go in your crib right now? And he's like, and I'm like, then go pick it up. And he picks up whatever he threw on the floor. But he's doing that. He bit Noah on Saturday really bad on his shoulder. And Noah started crying, and I can tell he felt bad because he was like going over to Noah and like just staring at him. I know the biting is from teething as well and not knowing what to do because they were just playing, and out of nowhere he just goes, ah, he nibbled on him. Noah was screaming, poor thing. But yeah, he's becoming a handful. Pobrecito Blake. Oh my god, our dad is from Bayamo. Yeah, my dad is from Bayamo. I'm excited to go. How am I from Puerto Rico and I've never been? I don't even know. I'm leaving the 2nd and I'll be back the 5th. So it's a tiny trip. I just want to, every time I have like, It's because at my job for we'll be closed on Friday and for Labor Day. So anytime I have the chance to escape, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Do you cook daily? I don't. I'm so lucky that at the place where I'm at, they make homemade food and I get leftovers, and my mom will cook at my house whenever she has a chance. So, no, I don't cook on the daily. That is by the airport. Bayamon? I won't be around Bayamon though. And Pobrecito Noah, yeah. Hopefully, we will see a little bit of you in Puerto Rico on the live. I'll try. I think I'll be able to since I'm going alone with the boys. I haven't done any lives or anything like that when I go because to Miami, both times that I went with friends. And I don't want to be on a live with my friends there. And I wanted to be like more in the moment. And I didn't have, especially this last one, I didn't have time. Have I been on since I came back? I think so. I can't remember. It's been a long month, which I love. I had a lot to do this month. But like I went on Friday, I took my flight, landed, got to the hotel at like 2 in the morning. Saturday got up, went to the beach really early, went to the mall, went straight to the concert, came back to the hotel at like 3 in the morning. The next morning we were up early, straight to the hotel. So it was basically like a 1 day trip. I saw that Kiki's plus we're a secret. I saw that. Yes, we're a secret. But this time I feel like it's gonna be a little more relaxed, hopefully, with the boys. Um, but I do wanna take cute pictures with them. I have to ask my friend to lend me her little her stand. I just asked her to lend it to me. I will let him know about your channel. Who? It is beautiful because right below is the beach. Right by Carolina, lots of water sports like jet skis. I can't do that. I can't do jet skis with the boys. You can actually get a ferry to Isla Verde. From the airport, I can get a ferry to Isla Verde? What? Give me a second. No, Isla Verde is by the airport. All right, so I told you guys about I was on for my birthday. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, CJ. Take Route 26 to San Juan. I won't be driving. I'm gonna order. There's no Ubers in Puerto Rico, are there? I kind of read somewhere that Ubers are like non-existent. I'll take a taxi. Carmen, que lo pases muy bien, Puerto Rico. A cuatro ojos por allá, please. Safe travels. Siempre lo mejor para ti, los niños. Good night. I don't have an iPhone 12. I have like iPhone 10. Take a ton of photos. I will. Have you ever smoked weed in high school, college? Why, CJ? Do I look like I have? Hey, girly, nice to see you. Hope the boys are doing well. They're doing so good. Thank you, Rose. So, little update on their father. Their father. Um, I don't know what's going on with him again. The last time I was on here, now I remember, I was crying. Um, I was just about to ask about. I was just about to ask about the dad. No, chica. Once you are at the hotel in town, you can get a ferry to go to La Isla Verde. What? I'm confused. I thought I can take a taxi to Isla Verde. I'm sorry. Don't laugh at me. I can't take a taxi straight from the hotel to Isla Verde. I'm gonna have to get on a ferry now. I will take that as a yes. Take it as you will. Um, like I was saying, now I remember the last time I was on, I was telling you guys what happened, like for my birthday, and I was crying. Well, he hasn't seen the boys. I have no idea when was the last time. I think it's been a month. Mm. On my birthday, he was with them for a few hours, but that doesn't count because they were basically sleeping. He was with them for like 2 or 3 hours, and then he put them to bed. Um, I want to know what was the last time he really showed up. Give me a second. I'm sorry. He picked them up August 5th at like 3 o'clock. Came home. He always brings them to my house. Next time, I'm not giving him my keys to bring them here. He should be taking them out to the park, to his mom's house, somewhere. Wow. The last time he saw them was August 1st. That was the last time he hung out with them. What's happening in PR? Just visiting? Yeah, my first time going. Taxi. iPhone 10 is good for photos, nice and clear photos. Esa cara de yo no fui. No crying, please. No crying allowed. No, I'm not gonna cry. It's just weird how he's acting strange again, like he was months ago when he just didn't want to hang out with them. I feel like I'm pulling teeth when I speak to him. And I told him multiple times, like, Noah wants to talk to you. It's not, it takes 1 minute out of your day. I've said this twice already this month. It takes a minute out of your day to give him a phone call. Every day he's asking me to call his dad. He just asked me before putting him to bed, can I call my daddy? And every night I'm telling him he's working, he's working, he's working. Because I don't want him to call and just not get an answer every time. And he'll call, he doesn't answer, he won't call back the next day. He knows at what time they wake up, he knows at what time they sleep. I tell him he can call whatever time he wants, but Noah is the one calling him. And I don't say no every single time. Like, there's times when we call and obviously he won't answer, but it's rare the times that he'll answer, which is weird to me. Yes, he says he's working. He has a GM job at a restaurant, and he says he's working in 2 stores, going back and forth. I get it. Restaurants are long hours, but you're not a surgeon. Like, you have time to call your child and speak to them for at least 5 minutes out of your day. Put an alarm. Wake up at the time that they're up. They wake up at 7 and they're in school at 9. You have time in the morning to wake up for 5 minutes and talk to Noah on the phone, or at nighttime. Put an alarm, or if you're at work, take a break. He knows I can always, like, at my job, I have the freedom to do whatever I want, thankfully. So if he calls while I'm at work, I can easily hand the phone over to Noah and he can talk to him. But he's choosing not to. He hasn't seen him since, I said, what was it, August 1st, August 4th? Like, I can't. Seeing them to me is like spend the entire day with them. That was the last time he spent the entire day with the boys. And I just don't understand, like, why be so selfish? See, you can take a taxi from the airport to the town you said everything. When I saw your first video of you crying, it broke my heart. Where is he living? He told me he was living at a friend's house. And that's his excuse for not being able to, like, there's times when I tell him that I want to go out. And obviously, if I'm going to go out, I'm not going to come back at 7 at night like he wants me to. I'll be coming home at 11, 12, 1 in the morning because I'm out with friends. I want to go eat. I want to go to a restaurant and not worry about having to run back home at a certain time, at whatever time is convenient to him. So, and I only go out once or twice a week. It's not like I'm going out. Most of the time, it's once a week. It's not like I'm going out every single night. And it's not like he's even seeing them. So the time that you're with them, make it worth it. And like give me a little time as well. But his excuse is that he lives at a friend's house and he can't be coming in and out of his friend's house whenever he feels like it. Like it's not his home. He has to respect other people's space. And I'm like, if you have a roommate and they're your friend, I mean, they're not gonna be questioning what you're doing. You're a grown adult. I'm not gonna be like if I have someone living in my house, I'm not gonna be waiting up for them at whatever time they're coming to be like, okay, or like badgering someone. Like I don't believe that story at this point. So I don't know. Like I've told them there's so many times when I'm like, you can sleep over, stay in the couch, and I'll come at whatever time I wanna come. You be with the boys, fall asleep on the couch, and that'll be it. I come back home and I'll be in my room. But he's like, no, I can't be just coming and not showing up some days whenever I feel like it. It's not a hotel. Like, what kind of roommate is this? Who's like watching what you're doing? Who gives a shit? I'm not really believing it. When he sits down to eat, he can call and talk to him. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's always a chance to call Noah, especially Noah because he's the one that's like really knowing what's going on. He spoke to him like 2 days ago because Noah he's asking me every single day, can I call daddy? Can I call daddy? Tonight he was like, can I call daddy? And I said, no, sorry, he's working. And he was like, can I call him in the morning? And Noah is a kid that will not forget. Like, if you tell him that he's going to go to the park in 3 days, he'll count down the days until he goes to the park. Like, he does not forget anything. So I'm pretty sure tomorrow morning, as he's eating his breakfast, he's going to ask me to call him because that's what he does every single day. So we have 4 sisters, so we take care of them and us. If you need anything, even though you don't know me or us, it is okay to ask for a little help. We do it out of our hearts. Thank you. That's sad. He's being selfish and cold to the boys, especially Noah. Tell him to make moves, not excuses. I got so upset. And what gets me even more mad is that he doesn't answer. I'll send him text messages. Like I sent him one, and he's getting very hostile again. This is how much I like beg him to be with his kids. On the 20th, I said, what are your 2 days off so you could be with them? He said, I'll let you know. I have one day off for now. I'm running. He named the town. He named the 2 towns. I'm running blank and blank stores. They don't have any GMs, so I'll let you know. I said, okay. He's asking for you a lot. No answer. 3 days later, on the 23rd, I said, what are you doing Thursday? I have a meeting after work and the boys can't be there because we're going back to school. The Board of Education teachers are coming back. So we were having a meeting about the first week of September and the kids couldn't be there, obviously. This was on the 23rd at 6 p.m. He didn't answer. At 11 p.m., I was like, hello. He didn't answer me. The next day in the morning, I was like, are you just not going to communicate? And he said, what are you talking about? No, I just woke up and now I'm going to leave to work 14 plus hours. I come home and sleep, nothing else. I wasn't asking him, like, what are you doing? Like, I'm sure he's on his damn phone and you can't just answer simple questions. And they said, I send you texts and nothing. No one calls you day and night, nothing. That's what I'm talking about. It takes a minute of your day to talk to him. That's all. And he said, okay. That same day at night, I said, so would you be able to stay with the boys for an hour or two on Thursday or no? He said, I'll let you know tomorrow. And then I said, okay. Wednesday came. I was like, anything? Wednesday, again, he tells me I'm working on it as we speak. I said, okay. Thursday morning, I'm like, so. And he said, I'm leaving blank to go to blank. And then maybe I can let you know by 5 o'clock. I said, my meeting is at 6, but okay. And then at 4:20, Thursday, the day of my meeting, he says, I'm not going to make it. I have 3 call outs. I just can't leave anytime soon. I might close. That's what I'm dealing with. It's so upsetting because he came here months ago like, oh, I want to make it right. I want to change. I want to not make it right between us. I want to emphasize that because people feel like I'm going to take it back or we're going to get back together. That's just never going to happen. But he was talking all this crap how he's going to be better for the boys when he's just doing the complete opposite. And he's not helping financially, so you're working so much and doing what? You're not helping for shit. Oh my god, I'm not a surgeon. He's not a freaking surgeon. Surgeons, like, they make time for their families. Poor Noah, heartbreaking. I know. It is. That's why I cry all the time for him. Makes me so upset. And he, like, I can tell that it's been affecting him so much because in school, actually today, the teacher like called me over. His classroom is right down the hall, so if I come out of the office, the teacher sees me, he just goes over and he sees me. I always hear his friends like, Noah, look at your mommy, she's right there. And when they go out on walks, he passes the office and he's always like, bye mommy. So today she called me over and she's like, what's up with him? Like, he's not eating much. He doesn't want to talk or play with his friends. He just sat by himself today. He's just not, today he was not being himself. And I don't really know why. And then there was a point when I passed by and he called me over and I went. He's like, I want to go with my daddy. So it's tough on him. Especially when they are young. Once they hit those teenage years, they have zero time for pops, period. He better have and make time now with the kids while they're little because when they hit 12, 13 and up, game over for dad. The kids are very resilient, but in the teenage years, they are in their own world. No such thing as no time. Find time, make time, especially for the kids. It's contigo, like he is taking it out on you. That behavior will hit him. I 100% feel like he's taking it out on me because I'll post things and I'll post things purposefully on WhatsApp because I never use WhatsApp, but I'm noticing that he's using it because he'll look at my status. So I'm posting things of me doing things, traveling, and he's looking at it. And I have a feeling that he's upset. I don't know if I mentioned the passport thing. I think I did. That he wasn't taking it as an important thing to do for Blake. But I told him like 2 days ago when Noah spoke to him or yesterday, I was like, I'm taking the boys to Puerto Rico. And he was like, oh, like I can tell he was like, ugh. He wasn't excited for them about it, but I'm not gonna be stuck here and not live my life. And I don't think I mentioned something, but I had a friend over. He's a common friend between us. And this was around my birthday, before my birthday. He left his hat here. And Noah asked me, no one knows him, but he was like a childhood friend. So Noah has seen him like even before. And he was like, Mommy, who's this? Is this so and so? He said the name, and I was like, Yeah, sweetie, he left it here the other day. And when I came back, like 2 days after Noah asked me who that hat belonged to, I had forgotten that their dad was coming and I had left it right here. It's a guy's Yankees fitted. So Noah told me that his dad was asking who that belonged to. And I'm pretty sure that he told him and he knows who that is. So I think that me traveling, doing whatever the hell I want to do, not moping around over him, might have done something because he's acting like an asshole again. Or he's back with a woman and he's just bullshitting. Who knows if he even left? Like, I'm starting to think, like, who knows if he even left the state, like he said? And he's just talking all this shit and wants a pity party from everyone. Oh, how lovely he has to rest. It doesn't take much to call his son. I know. I definitely feel like he does this to take it out on me. Stop talking to him. If he wants to see the kids, he will find the time. As for now, stop talking to him and write to court for child support. When the kids get to 12, 13, the kids will be out with their friends. No time for part-time, no time dad. I was in the US Army with a newborn. As a US Army Ranger, I made time. With all the deployment, I still made time. Constantly texting, calls, see my boys as often as possible. Take them shopping or just hang out with. Yeah, 100%. Like, you can always make time for your kids. So his stupid excuses are starting to piss me off. It trips people, want to see you miserable without them. Oh no, financial support. That is another conversation. Child support will eat him alive. That financial situation should come from his heart. It's not supposed to be a burden. Yeah. 2 days ago, I was like, send me money. Like, I wasn't asking him. I was like, send me money. And he sent me some money, but he thinks that that's going to make me happy. And I don't really give a shit about it. I do need it, but for me, it's more important for him to hang out with the boys, spend time, give that time to especially Noah. But he just does not give a shit. He thought he was just going to waltz in and you were going to take him back with open arms. That first time he came over with all his clothes in the car, but you were a totally different person. You know what? I didn't even think of that. That thought never even like crossed my mind. That he would have thought that I would have been like, hey, come in, bring your clothes. Do you want to get back? Nope, not happening. That's a good point. And now he's mad. Hi, Miraculous. Plus, would he really want the kids with him if he really doesn't want them? I would like to think that that's not the case, but he's acting like they're not his responsibility. Like Really like a burden to him. Oh yeah, he wanted his spot back. You didn't. Beg him back. Screw that. I'm so over him. He has a rude awakening. He had a rude awakening. I'm starting to think he didn't go anywhere, actually, to be honest. If he did, good for him. If he didn't, whatever. But I just don't, I wouldn't put it past him to have lied like that and just disappear for months. Because he's here. He's basically like 15 minutes away and he's still MIA. His parents live like 5 minute ride. I haven't heard from them. From the last time the mom was here, she was like she had his back 100%. That's her baby. But I haven't heard from them. And I'm not gonna reach out to them either. They want to see the boys, they can call me. They can ask their son to bring them around. I feel like everyone wants me to always beg them to do everything. And I'm done. Time is more important than money, period. 100%. Hey, especially when he left, I struggled so much. But I would rather struggle and have him spend time with them than to have all the money that he would ever want to give me and not see them again. It's not like he's doing either one, but it's just so stupid. Never thought I'd be in this position. None of us, like nobody wants to be in a position like that where you're left alone with kids or you split up from someone that you thought you were going to be with forever. But it's just crazy to me. Sometimes I feel like it's not even my life. And so many people help me, and I every time I get like so much love and support, I'm like, damn, like other people do more for these kids than their own father. It's just crazy. Be right back. I'm going to make a milkshake. Enjoy your milkshake, Gabriel Marino. I have people do so much more for these kids than their own dad. It's crazy how much my friends have showed up, my coworkers, like people have supported me so much. And I'm so grateful to have met the people that I have met the past year because I'm talking more about my coworkers because especially my boss, she's just so amazing and she will drop anything to go help you. And not a lot of people can say that. And I have an amazing relationship with her. So what else are you guys up to? Let me see. I bought him a bike. I'm talking about Noah. I bought him a Spider-Man bike. He was asking his dad all summer for a Spider-Man bike. It never happened, and I think it was last week, like Thursday or Friday. I went to Target to buy, what was I looking for? I forgot. It was something for the trip. Um, but I saw the bicycle and I was like, I have to take it. It came in a box, so I had to assemble it, and it was impossible. I couldn't do it. So there were these guys that are always hanging out outside, and I was like, Mom, go ask them to put this bike together. And once again, in my head, I'm like, shit, like even people in the street will help these kids instead of their own father being here to do that. Or like he should have just gotten him the bike like he promised him he would. But no. So my mom took it outside. The guys were like so chill and they put that bike together in like 10 minutes or less. And Noah is obsessed. He loves it. My mom took him to go up and down the street, and I peeked because I was feeding Blake. I peeked to look at him for a second, and he was just like riding his bike. It was so cute. And every day he'll ask me, "Can I ride my bike after school?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." That's what's going on, guys. You guys are so quiet. What's going on? Hmm. Driving home, listening in. Usually, I catch you after you've been alive. So kind of nice to just listen in as I'm driving. I don't touch my phone. I voice text. Stay safe. I don't mean alive, I mean live. Thank you for listening, Rudy. Rudy Garcia Lucero. That's like a novella name. Thank you for listening in. Sorry if it gets boring here and I'm on my phone. I just had a lot to say in the past 10 minutes or so, or maybe even more. But this chat is so quiet. What's going on? I don't like it. So, did anybody listen to the new Kanye West album? Yes, I took it there. Have a good night, beautiful girl. Love to the boys. I will see you. Recap. Take care. Bye. Have a good night. Thank you for always supporting. I still can't believe strollers are free. Like, I always thought they charged to take a stroller to the airport. I think I'll do that. I have to go pick it up tomorrow. Jersey, what it do? I'm back. Some men are just absolutely the worst. I've been through the same crap with my son's dad. My son is 32 years old now, and sadly, he does not have any kind of relationship with his dad today. I don't want that for Noah. It makes me so sad to think how their relationship was. Oh, I don't want to cry. Their relationship was beautiful. They had the best relationship. And I always said, like, Noah loves you so much more than he loves me. I feel like Even now, like I feel like my love is just not enough for Noah. Like his dad is everything for him. Everything. This is the only time I cry when I talk about Noah. Like I don't care what he did to me, like how many times he did. When I talk about Noah, that's when it's over for me. Noah is so obsessed with him. Like how can you just ignore that? Ignore his calls. It's just crazy. Noah calls him all the time. And it either goes straight to voicemail, he doesn't answer at all. And that breaks my heart even more. Like that's why I'm always like, I'm sorry, buddy, he's working. And it's because he shouldn't be the one calling him. Like his dad should be calling. He should be reaching out to him looking for him. But no, it's Noah every single day, every morning and every night. It's like bedtime triggers him. Last night, I have this picture over his crib where Blake sleeps now. But there's these two canvases, and then there's one of Blake as a newborn, and it's me giving him a kiss. And then the other one is his dad holding him. But you don't see his dad, you just see Noah's face, but you see his hands, the dad's hands holding him. And he's like, that's my daddy's hands. Like everything just reminds him of him. Um, what else? He mentioned something the other day. When I was putting him to bed, he's like, remember when I used to sleep in the crib and you and daddy used to sleep together? And I'm like, yes, honey, I remember. Like, I don't know. He's just constantly thinking about him. It's just sad. You're not boring. It's interesting listening to you read your comments. People post and then you respond. It's like listening in on a conversation. Oh, I feel like a lot of people find that so boring. To think that a 4 year old is doing everything to connect. Yeah, that's the saddest part for me. Like, it's freaking crazy. And I've said this to him. Like, the fact that Noah is the one looking for you and you're not even caring to take a minute out of your day. I send him those texts all the time. It takes a minute out of your day to speak to your son. But it's like I'm speaking to a brick wall. Oh, Carmen, I'm crying with you. No, don't cry. Don't cry. It just it's just life, I guess. I can totally relate. Young boys just want their dads. Your love is more than enough. Don't ever forget that. Mother's love is more than we deserve. Yeah, but I feel like it's definitely not enough because he's just always asking for him. I always said this. No one loves his dad so much more than he loves me, and it's just a relationship they had. They were so connected. It was the sweetest thing to see how much Noah loved his dad. He still has, like, he's his everything. And for him to be just ignored, it's just sad. And it affects him. I see it in school. His my coworkers like, I'm gonna call him like, how, because we in the office were considered family workers. If anything happens with a child, we call a parent. Like, hey, they got a bump. Hey, they don't feel good. Hey, like we speak about personal stuff with the parents because as family workers at a school, that's what you do. Oh, I don't have a tissue. I'm gonna have to grab a wipe. Mom life. Gotta grab baby wipes to clean my nose. As family workers, like we're supposed to be there for the children, for the parents, like try to help out as much as we can. And she's like, as a family worker, I have every right to call him and to tell him how Noah's behaving in school because of him. And I'm just like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth talking to him because I tell him all the time how it's affecting Noah, but he just does not care. Does not care. Oh, and I said I wasn't gonna cry. I hate doing this. I hate crying. And it's my own fault for allowing him to come in and out. But I just do it for Noah. Not even for Blake. Blake does not care. He's like, one time he picked him up and everyone told me, it was for my birthday or the day before. Everybody told me that Blake screamed his head off and they could hear him all the way in the car. Why? Because he's going with a stranger. Noah, on the other hand, he's fucking obsessed and loves him so much. But Blake, he could care less about him. He doesn't even know that he exists. Hi, it's me. Hi, B. I'm 62. My son is now 42. He's a fireman. He is a father. He is a husband. And he's a great dad. When he was around 2 to 6 years old, he would sit outside with his little heart on, waiting for his dad. It would break my heart when he would walk in with his head down and sit on the sofa and say my daddy doesn't love me. He doesn't come and pick me up. He doesn't come visit me. Noah has never said that, thank God, because I feel like that would break my heart even more. I don't know. He has never said that, thank God. And I hope he doesn't feel that way. But it freaking is what it is. My kids don't even want to talk to me. I thought the best idea was to try to keep them in touch, try to keep their relationship strong. I learned after many years did my part as a mom, and my role is to be a mom. Earlier, when Noah came out for water and you called him to give him a kiss goodnight, I saw his little hand wrap around your neck. It was the sweetest thing. He's so sweet and kind hearted. He really is. He's the opposite of Blake. Not to say that Blake is not sweet and kind hearted, but I get it all the time how sweet and gentle Noah is. He has like his whole demeanor is just to be gentle, really, really sweet, and like everybody's like in love with him. They're both so different. Like people love Blake because all he does is dance. He's like the party animal. And he does like really funny stuff all the time. He's always making me laugh at all times. If I'm not angry because he's being mean or like destructive, I'm just cracking up because he's hilarious. On the other hand, Noah is just so quiet, he's so polite, he's so gentle, so loving. If I yell at Blake, Noah will go and like, it's okay. He'll go and try to hug him, even though Blake is like a hot mess and he pushes him off. When Blake is upset, he doesn't want anybody to touch him, anybody to look at him. And of course, that's when Noah, his little nurturing self, wants to be all over him and hug him. And Blake will hit him and push him off. Like, they're just two completely different kids. So it hurts to see Noah be so upset. It might help for others to call him since he worries about what others think. I just don't want more people wasting their time with him. I feel like I'm doing enough of that. Okay, I'm back. Oh heck, you're not boring at all, pero nada. Just you're a little stressed out over the nonsense of their dad, but eventually he will regret it. Hispanics and blacks usually do abandon their kids most of the time, not to be racist. Noah will grow up knowing how to be like whatever. Noah will grow up knowing how to treat and respect women because of you. I hope so. I'll kick his ass if he treats someone like this. I'll come after him. Be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He doesn't want to look bad in front of others. Imagine that guys in the street put a bike together instead of their dad. That made me so sad when my mom had to go out and ask the guys that were chilling outside to put a bike together for Noah. Okay, change of pace conversation. What do you do for workout? Um, my nose. I'm sorry. Let me see. I did like 2 years ago. I was doing. Let me see. It's on YouTube. I just put 30-minute low impact cardio. That helped me lose weight. So I was like, you know what? Let me try it. It's 30 minutes. It's quick. I did it with Blake, like just watching me. And he kind of got in the way a few times, but I was able to do it, and I got a good workout. Chica, you are not boring at all. You have a beautiful, beautiful smile. You can tell that by your smiling, beautiful face, your eyes sparkle with emotion. We tune it because we adore you and here to support you. Oh, Sharon, I will accept you at your natural weight. Oh God, B, don't get blocked again. If it's not me, someone else will block you. Hear your weird comments. Here I am with my ugly face, crying again. Yes, to what Sharon Tuck said. Thank you guys for always coming on when I go on my lives. I always see like the same people. I love that. I feel like I have a little community and you guys know so much about me. I feel like you know a lot more than some people I know because I don't share everything. You are gorgeous. No negative self dialogue. That's true, Sharon. I've come a long way. It's very true. Hi, Veronica. Sorry if you're just logging in and this is what I'm looking at like. I was thinking about watching the Friends reunion. I don't know if anybody has seen it. I love the show Friends. You look great. Thank you, Veronica. Are you guys into Friends? If any of you know what's going on, I just tuned in. Well, right now I'm asking about the Friends reunion. Has anybody seen it? I'm about to watch it in like 10, 15 minutes. My daughter watched the reunion. Okay, so is it like a season or is it like an hour or two of something? Like what's it like? It's a season? Jersey, we got you. God has his soldiers spread out all over to help folks in need. Hi Carmen, nice to see you. Hope you're having a blessed night. Hi Veronica. Noah has memories and a connection. Eventually, esa conexión se va a ir. And once that connection is severed, you cannot get it back. Severed. I know it is difficult right now. If I'm able to. It's one episode. Excuse me. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? I don't know how long it'll be because it's been a year and Noah still acts like he lives here sometimes. Like, when is Daddy coming? And I'm like, honey, Daddy does not live here. At the beginning, that was so hard. I was constantly telling him, sweetie, Daddy had to go somewhere else to live in another house. Like, it was so hard. And still, he's like asking for him day and night. And it's been a year. So, and it's also my fault for letting him come in and out. But like I said before, it's hard for me to say no because that's all no one wants. All I can say is from my experience, you need to do what makes your heart want to do for your boys. As you watch your boys grow, you'll make decisions based on what's best for them, your mom. There's lots of celebrities on it. My daughter thought the episode could be done better. Hi, lots of love from Brownsville. Hi, Sandra. He's trying to be with you again? No. No, 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 no. Give you a little advice. First, no crying. Or at least try. I wasn't gonna cry. It's just Noah. Go out as often as possible. I do. We're barely home. We are barely home. Last weekend we went, and one day, this is my fault because I forgot I had plans all day. People kept asking me, "What are you doing Saturday?" I'm like, "Nothing," and I just kept adding to it. So I got up super. Well, the boys always get up super early, and we went on a hike at 9 in the morning. We got back at like 3 or 2. No, it was like 3 because there was traffic going. So we didn't even come home. We went straight to my friend's daughter's first birthday party, which was at a park. So the kids were still playing. Kids, they don't get tired. They napped in the car on our way back from the hike. So that was like their little energy boost. We got to the park. They're there for like 2 hours or 3. And then I came home and then I went out with my other friend because she had asked me to go out that night and I had totally forgot about all of those plans. I'm always out with the boys. So a lot of people ask me like, why are you cooking? Like I'm barely cooking. And it's because we're just not home at all. Like if I cook, it's only for the boys. Like I don't even bother making anything. I went through what you're going through. My girls were 4 and 7. That's the same age difference as these two, but they're small. They are 25 and 28 and still cry for their dad for the lost years. That's horrible. That's so horrible. Not your fault. You know how important it is for Noah, and you're putting yourself out of the way for your little boy, but he's not getting it. He's not. And he's using this. I felt this for a long time, and like until now, I'm like saying it out loud. I don't know if I said it before, but I'm definitely feeling like he's using the kids against me so that I don't have a friggin' life. And he thinks that's causing me pain, but it's not because I still get to do whatever the hell I want to do because everybody around me helps me and is so supportive of me and the boys. But um, he thinks he's doing me damage, but it's only doing Noah damage. Crying is good for you. It's a release. It is. It is. But crying wasn't in the agenda at all. My iPhone died, so I'm on my iPad. I should text him right now and be like, hey, don't forget the 13th. I have an appointment for Blake's passport, which he doesn't think is important, but I'll just put it out there. I'll say it today on the 30th. It's not even September. I'll say it in like a week and then every day leading up to. And we'll see what excuse he comes up with because I have a feeling he's not going to show up to that. Hopefully, he proves me wrong for once. But the way things are going, I don't know. I wish I could play music on this day because here's an idea for tonight para ti. Hazte una máscara de egg whites. Beat it with a fork until it's smooth and apply it on your face. No cry, bags under your eyes in the morning. Yes, the last time I cried, it was on my birthday, and then the next day my eyes were swollen all day. I gotta stop. I'm about to put my ice. I have a mask that I put in the freezer, and it has like these gel things in it, and it's so nice. I have to put that on so that I'm not all puffy tomorrow. He thinks he is controlling you wrong. I think so. I really think so. I didn't get paid at all. I haven't been gotten anything from YouTube. I guess since I'm only making lives, it's not making money. I haven't gotten anything in the past 2 months, I think. Yeah. No, this month I got a little something. I got like 120, which is something. You learn all these tricks when you have four sisters. That's a lot. I have these girls in school that it's four of them. And the attitude is just over the roof. Especially for one. One of them, I don't know the two older ones. The two older ones I believe are in their early 20s, but these two are like 9 and 10. One of them is so quiet. She can be by herself the entire day and she'll be fine. Like she doesn't need anybody to be around her. The other one on the other hand is so sassy, and when she talks like this, and there's times where I'm like, "Why are you clapping your hands at me?" Or like if I'm standing there, she'll be like, "Miss Carmen," and she's grabbing my hand and she's like, "Listen to me." I'm like, "I'm looking at you. Do not touch me." Like she acts like she's 18 years old and has a little attitude, and she's always like, when she talks, she's like, "But why do you have to be so rude?" Like the way I see her talking to her friends. Um, they were watching a movie today, and one kid grabs something from her sister, and she goes over and she's like, "What's your problem?" And I'm like, "Relax, nothing's going on. He just grabbed something. He was gonna give it back to her." Like these kids. Hi, Nika. Nika Crops. Has he found a job? Yes, according to him, he has. Who knows if he's had this job a long time ago? What about getting a court document with a monthly visitation schedule? Even if that's put into, like, even if a judge gives him dates and time or whatever, I can't force him, even with that, to watch the kids. Like, it's not like I can call the cops and say, "Hey, he hasn't picked up the kids." If he doesn't feel like picking them up, he won't. Then he can have excuses or back out on visitations. Little kids are straight comedy, no filters. They really are. But I'm not into that. We have babies, like baby babies. We have like a 7 month old. Let me see. Yeah, she turned 7 month old this month. And it goes all the way up to 13 years old. So the classroom that has the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 year olds, it's horrible. It's horrible. They have attitudes. They have crushes on each other. I have to keep them away from each other. They're the boys. There's boys that make like a little clique and they behave horrible, so I have to spread them out. That's not my. I don't. I'm not in a classroom, but sometimes I cover for lunch breaks, and when I go into the classroom, oh my god. Yes, that is his way to attempt to control your happiness and how you do day to day activities. So he will attempt to control how you act when he feels that you need him, and he will dwell on that because he feels he has the power to control. Teachers want to go back to Zoom classes. They do. I don't want that to happen because my kids, those big kids, were in Zoom all year long. But we had them because their parents have to go back to work, so all these children need to be somewhere. And where are they? At daycare centers. So we had a classroom filled with them, and they were all on laptops, all with headphones, all had different schedules. So it was really tough on the teachers that had to watch them as well. Because it's tough for one teacher to know every child's schedule, and sometimes it changes. So it was a tough year for the girl that's in that class. I feel bad for her. She can't wait. Like tomorrow, the 31st, is the last day for those kids to be there. After tomorrow, there's this program that covers for them to be there for the entire day. But after tomorrow, that program ends since the new year starts, and they're only allowed to come in for 4 hours a day. So she's excited about that. Like she loves the kids and everything, but it's just so much when they're just acting crazy. They need school, they need to go back to classrooms. We'll see how it goes. I can't believe he is turning his back on his responsibilities like that, both financially and as a father. You and the boys deserve better. We do. Here's an idea. No more calling him. You don't call him. It is okay for Noah to call their dad, but you do not. I don't call him at all. I text him. We never speak on the phone. But the only times I'll call him is when Noah, which is every single day. So I try to tell Noah every day that he is working. Every single morning, he's asking me, "Can I call Daddy?" I'm like, "You know what? Daddy's working, honey. Daddy's working." And he'll even ask me, like, "How? Why is he working so much?" And I'm like, "I don't know. He just likes to work, I guess." He's always asking me. And every time he goes to bed, "Can I call Daddy?" Like I said, tonight he was like, "Can I call my dad tomorrow morning?" Like he's already thinking about it for tomorrow. Mm. One day Noah will resent him when he understands what happened. I think so. I really do. That will shock him. It's called the takeaway approach. Take away the power he perceives he has. I only call him when I need him to do things like this passport thing. He needs to be there to sign it off as well. Other than that, it's strictly Noah calling him. And when Noah calls, I do not say a word. It's just them two talking, and he will be on the phone for like 2 minutes tops. When until he's like, "All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll talk to you another day," and like they just hang up. I don't say a word in those phone calls. I'm there with Noah, but I don't say anything. Does little Noah leave a message when he calls? He doesn't. I do not let him do that. No. As soon as we hear the machine, we hang up. And I'm like, "I'm sorry, buddy, but he's working or he's busy. You're a great mother to put your kids first." Here is a book para ti, The 48 Laws of Power, Robert Greene. My pops bounced when I was 3, got reunited at 13, but I didn't want anything to do with him. Went on one summer visit and I couldn't take him seriously. Um, the same thing happened to me. My dad left when I was his age. I was 3 when he left, and um, my mom says that I used to cry a lot for him. And he would call me once a year. And at one point, I think I was like 10, I was like, "I don't want to talk to this stranger." And I told him over the phone, "I don't want to talk to you anymore." And he was okay with that because after that, he never called again. My pops bowed. "You're a great lady, great mother, super smart, super beautiful." Thank you, Gabriel. Well, guys, I guess I'm gonna start heading out so I can put my little gel pads on my eyes so that I'm not all puffy tomorrow. Here's to another live of me crying. You guys never answered me about the Kanye West album, Donda, so I guess none of you listen to Kanye. Good night, Jersey. The Miami guy calls me Jersey too. Makes me laugh every time you say it. You listen to Kanye? There's a lot of people missing on this live. Like a lot of people that usually get on. And I saw a lot of new faces. Donda, yeah. Alright guys, I'm going now. I'll see you on the next live. I think the next one I'll probably be in Puerto Rico. See, you are just like my kids. They don't talk to me like you didn't talk to your dad. Wow. You seem very immature with your comments all the time, B. Like, what do you expect from someone when you abandon them? You abandon their parents. You just don't really care about that person, and then you expect them to be all over you. Get out of here. That movie Coyote Ugly is in my head when you log on. What? Why? You are the fault, B. Absolutely. You were the adult and the fault. Night doll, enjoy your holiday. Thank you. I'll probably go on a live since I will be alone with the boys and they go to sleep pretty early. So oh, you're from Jersey. That's what they called her. Yes. Totally forgot about that. I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid. Good luck with everything. Thank you, Jade. Go do some lunges. Get all crazy, sweaty. Quick bath. Get packed. Gel pack de ojos. Alright, guys. I already did exercise. I'm not going to do that again. I did exercise and then I ate snacks. Alright, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, I'm in Puerto Rico by then. Bye.